We come to you live on EA Sports, and tonight it's a Windy City special. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, we're talking about the best of the best. These guys on the court represent less than 0.001% of the world. I can't wait to see this star-studded affair.
Jay, you know the feeling as the 10 players take the court and we get ready for the opening tip. Danny Green to Cousins. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off their hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
It's James controlling the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Leonard to Beverly. Has a chance? Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Screen coming. Here's LeBron for 2. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Leonard. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Lakers ball. Kuzma to James. Curling inside. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Beverly. Jumper's good.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
LeBron into the front court. Up 5. To Kyle Kuzma. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
George. Gets it in the left corner. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Goes reverse to lay it in. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Listen up, fans. Tickets for the next home game are still available.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 7, JaVale McGee. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 23, Louis Williams.
James to Cousins. Chance for LeBron James. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Got it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Not going down here. Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Cousins. James. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Clippers are out in front. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
He throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Beverly into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Easy path to the rim.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
LBJ has it. Lets it fly from long range. It's good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Beverly into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. George. Paul George. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To James. Caldwell Pope. And the rebound taken in by George. To Leonard. Beverly to Leonard. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron into the front court. Now down 6. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
What's cut?
Leonard. JaVale McGee sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Williams. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. James. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to Paul George. Driving right to the basket. And the finish, slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down. Across the timeline comes James, trailing by 4. To Cousins. Knocked loose. James. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Paul George. To Beverly. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
James to Kyle Kuzma.
Los Angeles, number 20.
Even to Zubats. Pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James goes to the left side.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
I got him.
George
ball.
to Leonard. Turns and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
James into the front court. 5-point game. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To number 21, Patrick Beverly.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Leonard. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kawhi Leonard. And he buries it.
2 points.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. George. Oh, good offense beating good defense. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
James. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Paul George. shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Beverly. To George. Fires the three. Not that time. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George lets it fly, and he hits.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To the outside, to Davis. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Leonard. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense. LeBron with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. James. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, had him going there for a second. Anthony Davis. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Paul George. LA with 4 to shoot. George, he's got it for 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard goes to the right side. George, good for 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
James, knocked loose. Clippers have it. Anthony Davis with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Beverly to Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Cousins to Danny Green.
1 minute remaining in the
To Cousins. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. George. To Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 7, JaVale McGee.
James, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Oh, he couldn't get it to go. JaVale McGee Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
For three, the hot shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Clippers are out in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Davis, Anthony Davis. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
From long range, Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
The drive, right to the basket. Ivica Zubac. Huge block. Davis.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws. LBJ to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. Beverly. Great feed. Nothing going here on that drive. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's James for 2. Off the mark. To George. 4-3 is good.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Cleaning the offensive glass to Davis. Caldwell Pope off the mark. To Paul George. Gets it in the left corner. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. To George. Around the perimeter. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
LBJ with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
James, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
George, he was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Paul George. Has a look. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Williams. Lets it fly from long range, and Lou Williams buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.